Subscribe to Tech Altitude and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest videos.
What's up everyone, welcome to Tech Altitude. MIUI is one of the most popular Android skins out there. Not to mention it is because of all the Xiaomi phones that have been flooding into the market. Now Android gives us flexibility to choose between different types of skins. It is just like choosing your favorite flavor of ice cream. Now MIUI is the native user interface or native skin for all the Xiaomi phones, and people have really got used to it. Now there are a ton of features in MIUI, and if you mess up with the settings, your experience may go wrong. In this video, I'll be sharing you a few tips that will make your MIUI experience really better. Now before we start, I want to mention that I'm using the Poco launcher, the Poco 2.0 launcher. So some of the settings, if you don't find in your mobile phone, it is because of you don't have the Poco 2.0 launcher, or you're just using a different launcher. So you should download the Poco 2.0 launcher as it works best on the MIUI. Considering you have already enabled the app drawer in your MIUI, but if you haven't, then the Poco launcher has got you covered. Now there are ton of features, ton of additional settings for the app drawer in MIUI. One of the most favorite is the in-app searches. Now this enables in-app searches directly in the search box. Let me show you. Considering when you are in a hurry and you want to play that specific song in Spotify, just open up the app drawer, search for your song, and here are the results. Now the in-app search lets you search inside an app without even opening it. So it can save a lot of time of opening an app and then going through the search procedure. You just open up your app drawer, type in the name, and here are a lot of results from all the apps. Now I use different apps for music, so I have different search results, and if you want to go with a specific app, here you just have to click on it and there it goes. Here is your song and you have to just tap to play. Now in-app search saves a lot of time for you. Now to enable this setting, you just have to hold on the home screen for a few seconds, then tap on settings, then tap on more, and then there you go, you have your in-app search. You just have to enable this. I'm sure you have been using your Google Assistant in your Android phone a lot. It sorts of a lot of things on your phone, from your reminders, alarms, and does a lot of search for you. Now you can pull up or bring up the Google Assistant by using the keyword "Hey Google." Now a lot of times what happens is this keyword doesn't work, as the "Hey Google" doesn't give you a response all the times. Now I have brought you one more trick to bring on the Google Assistant. Just tap onto the settings, then go to additional settings, button settings, scroll down, and enable the power button for Google Assistant. Now what this does is you just have to hold your power button for 0.5 seconds and it will enable your Google Assistant. You are in a crowded area where the Google Assistant can't hear your keyword, then you can just hold the power button and start talking to your Google Assistant. Have you ever lost an app in mobile phone? Silly question, right? But I have lost a lot of apps in my mobile phone. Now the thing is, when you're in a hurry and you open up the app drawer, you can't find a specific app that you want. Of course you can go and tap on its name, but what if you want to search, or what if our brain is just programmed to search for a specific icon about the app? And for that I use the color sort settings. Now what this does is it sorts off all the apps in the manner the color icon is. Now to enable this settings, just hold on your finger on the home screen for a few seconds, then settings, more, app drawer, and enable group icons by color. The app drawer will sort all the apps with respect to its app icon color. This looks cool in person and it makes finding a certain app a lot easier. If you ask me what is the second name for advertisements, I would say the MIUI. A ton of advertisements in MIUI, not to mention as Xiaomi gives us the mobile phone, the hardware of a mobile phone for a lot cheaper than any other brand in the market. But the downside of this is the MIUI that your phone is using or your Xiaomi phone is using. There are a ton of ads in the Xiaomi's MIUI and app promotions and lots of creepy app in your mobile phone's browser as well. Now for the better experience, I use the Chrome browser, but the notification from the MIUI's native launcher or the native browser comes on repeatedly every time. Now to turn this off, the simplest way to turn all the advertisements in and around the MIUI, for that you just have to go to settings, about phone, hit the MIUI version couple of times until you enable the developers option. Now go back into settings, scroll down, additional settings, developer options, scroll till the end and turn off MIUI optimization. Now this disables a ton of apps that you get while scrolling or just going through the settings. Now you also get some feature ads of certain apps in the folder of your MIUI. Now to turn this off, you just have to create a folder first. So considering this is a folder, the music folder, then to remove the ads in this folder, you just have to tap on the folder, tap on its name and turn off this promoted apps thing. Well, the MIUI's native browser also gives some of the most creepiest and vulgar advertisement in your notification bar and also inside the browser. Now to turn this off, you just have to go in the browser, then tap on the top right corner, that's the settings, and then just hit this turn off content feed. Also when you are here, turn off notification from websites, search bar in notification shade and Facebook notifications. I would suggest start using Google Chrome in your mobile phone for the best experience, as it is one of the best browsers out there in the market. It's cleaner and it gives you a complete Google experience that sorts all the things and there are no advertisements as a bonus. Yes, it occupies a lot of RAM, but Google Chrome is the best. And lastly, to turn off all the advertisements from certain apps that Xiaomi adds in its MIUI, I call it the bloatware apps or the notification ads that you get from these bloatware apps. For that, you just have to go into settings, then notification, and turn off notification from the apps such as this Mi Video, Mi Music, Mi Pay, Security, and all kinds of different apps that Xiaomi gives us. For me, the best experience that I've ever got on an Android phone is with stock Android. It is what that Google gives in its Pixel phones. With the blessing of Android's flexibility, you can have the same experience in your cheaper Xiaomi phone. For that, you just have to download a certain theme. Just go to themes and search for either Pixel Experience theme or Android 10 Dark. The one you are seeing right now on your screen is the Android 10 Dark. It is the closest thing that can take you near stock Android. Also download the Pixels icon app from Play Store. Now considering you already know how to apply an icon pack, but if you don't, I got you covered. To apply the icon pack, just hold your finger on the home screen, settings, more, icon pack, and just select the certain icon pack. Here I want the Google Pixel experience, so I'll click on that and just select apply. These are some of the preferred settings that I use on my Android phone to get a better Android experience on the MIUI. Now there are a ton of features in MIUI. As I mentioned earlier, there's your SOS setting where you can enable this SOS setting and you can call for help from your near and dear ones just by hitting on the power button a few times, and they can get your locations there, your contact information, and what has just happened to you. So you should also enable that. And the MIUI 11 also gives you the ability for a quick replies, so you can float a window of WhatsApp on YouTube and you can multitask. Well, that kind of settings I don't use as much, as I like to prefer one app at a time, so I don't use that kind of settings. That's why I have not mentioned this in this video. Now with this ton of settings, there's also the preference of themes, fonts, icon packs on your MIUI. You just have to go through it and tailor cut your MIUI experience for yourself and get that perfect flavor of Android on your Mi phone. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.